Yes, sir. What's up, boys? We back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about what you can expect from the Golden State Warriors in 2021. I'm going to tell you about their trades they might make, their draft strategy, off-season contracts and shit like that, my expectations for them in 2021. So by the end of this video, you will know like free agents that they're trying to target, trades that they're trying to target, like people they want to pick up, what I expect for them in terms of how far they'll go in the playoffs, and who they're looking at in the draft or maybe trading their draft pick. Okay, so before I get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel. Each like and subscriber helps. I've been getting a lot of good feedback on these NBA videos so far, so as long as I keep getting good feedback, I'll keep cranking them out for y'all. So without any more delay, I've been following the NBA for like 2 decades now, so let's get straight into it. We're going to start off with the off-season and like contracts and shit. With the Warriors, most of their players are already under contract. I've seen conflicting things on different pages. Like some pages say that Kai Bowman and Michael Mulder and Juan Anderson all have team options, but then on Basketball Reference, it says that these guys are already under contract, so I'm not sure. Either way, those players aren't very important. They're like G League players. So in regards to contract signings and shit for the offseason, the Warriors don't have too much to do. All their major players and core players are under contract, like Curry's under contract, Clay's under contract, Wiggins under contract, Draymond under contract, Looney under contract, so they don't have to worry about any shit like that. So let's get straight into the free agency. Warriors are already capped out. They've already reached the salary cap level. Last year they were able to get under the luxury tax, so this year they're gonna be over the luxury tax again, but at least they won't have to pay repeater tax, if you know what that is. Yeah, their free agency is capped out, so this year they're gonna be working with their salary cap is capped out, so in free agency they're gonna be working with the taxpayer mid-level exception, which is about $5.3 million. So the people they're thinking about targeting in free agency, they're trying to target using the veteran minimums, which is about 2.7 million, and the mid-level, which I told you is 5.3 million. They're trying to target a backup point guard who can play when Steph needs some minutes on the bench. He can facilitate the offense and shit like that. They're looking for a backup point guard. They're looking for a veteran 3-and-D wing who can contribute off the bench and maybe sometimes start if players get injured. And they're looking for someone to add to the big man rotation. Someone to help Kevon Looney and Draymond play at the 5 and shit. Draymond's going to be playing at the 4 a lot, but sometimes he plays 5. So they're looking for a veteran big man that can come give them some good minutes. They also have Marquise Chris, but like I said, they're looking for a vet. Some of the names I heard of people they're targeting is DJ Augustine as a backup point guard. A lot of teams are targeting DJ Augustine. He's a veteran point guard. He's very skilled. As I said in a previous video, he averaged about 10 points and 5 assists coming off the bench last year for the Magic. So he's pretty good. He has playoff experience. He's a guy you can count on. Another guy that they're targeting is Wesley Matthews on a veteran minimum contract, maybe about like $2.7 million. Right now he has a player option in with the Bucks, but he's likely to decline that to see if he can make more money elsewhere. He won't be able to make more money with the Warriors. The most they could offer him is a $2.7 million he's already making with the Bucks. But if he wanted to change the scenery and wanted to play with the Warriors, he always has that option. That's someone they're targeting. Also, I heard about Derek Favors as a backup veteran big man. They could get some good minutes out of him. He started for the Pelicans last year, played very well. They're also looking at Dwight Howard as a backup big man. A lot of teams looking at Dwight, including the Lakers and the Clippers. He increased his value a lot this playoff, so a lot of teams looking at him, so look out for that. So in terms of free agents, they're looking at a backup point guard, a 3-and-D wing, and a big man. Now let's get into their draft strategy. So the Warriors have the number 2 pick in the first round. They have the 48th pick in the second round and the 51st pick in the second round. The rumor has it that they're looking to trade the pick. They're looking to trade the second pick and use the second round pick. So in the second round, they're looking to target like a backup point guard type of guy, maybe a guy who started in college and isn't that highly touted, but is skilled and can play some good minutes. Like a guy like Fred VanVleet, who was undrafted a couple years ago, but he plays quality minutes and now he's like a star for Toronto. So they're looking for a guy like that, a guy who can play quality minutes at a point guard. So in the draft, they're looking at that in the second round. With their second pick, they're looking to trade it. Right now, their trade targets, the biggest trade package that the Warriors have is Andrew Wiggins plus a second round pick and Minnesota's lightly protected 2021 first round pick. So they would package all that together and look to get a third star if they can. Maybe a fourth star if you consider Draymond a star. Whoops, I fucking dropped my phone. But the names that are being tossed around are Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Joel Embiid, and Ben Simmons in terms of players that the Warriors would target with that trade package. Unfortunately, none of those players are available right now. Like, all of their teams are trying to retain them. So Warriors are gonna, what I'm hearing on the streets is that the Warriors are gonna pick someone at the second pick. They haven't made it clear exactly who they want to pick. They've said publicly that they don't think they're gonna take James Wiseman with the second pick. They could potentially trade down to get some more assets, but it's unclear who they're going to take with the second pick. But this is what their plan is. They're going to pick someone with the second pick, and then they're going to wait and see as the season goes on if a trade opens up before the trade deadline. Like, let's say Bradley Beal and John Wall play together in the Wizards, and they start off and they're like fucking 2-20, and they're losing every fucking game. Then Bradley Beal is going to be possibly open for trade. So then the Warriors can offer their trade package with Wiggins and the picks to the Wizards and see if they're interested. So that's their plan. They're going to wait and see if anything comes up before the trade deadline where they can make a move. And if not, then they're just going to ride it out with Wiggins and whoever they pick. So that's their draft strategy and their trade plan in terms of who they're targeting. Let me look at my notes, see if I have anything else. Yeah, I think that's about it. Let's talk about what I expect from the Warriors in terms of playoffs. I expect the Warriors to get as far as the semifinals or the conference finals if they are able to make that trade for like a Booker or Beal or maybe an Embiid or Simmons, just one of those third stars. If they're able to get one of those third stars, I could see the Warriors getting to the conference finals and losing to a team like the Clippers or the Lakers. But hey, we've seen the Warriors do the unthinkable before. They might just make it to the finals, so you never know. But I'm just saying, I personally predict them to go to the semifinals or the conference finals. Yeah, so that's all for the video, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below if you want to see something else. Like, if you want to see your team covered, let me know. Yeah, so make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Peace.